I was very impressed with how, even though it was a mistake, the growth of Quinn Ewers, he threw the interception and immediately went straight to Sark. They had a conversation. He came out. I think the one I had down here, Ewers started 0 of 2 with an interception and finished the half 11 of 14. So that was pretty good of him and maturing in the moment.
Yeah, if you get rid of his first 2 passes, he's 16 of 22 for 225 and 2 touchdowns. So that's a pretty good day. He didn't play, like I said, didn't play great, didn't play terrible. Like I said, if we had a lot more talent around him, I think we'd have a chance versus Alabama, because I think at this point he's able to just steer the ship in the right direction, but I don't think he's able to put a team on his back yet, which is obviously understandable. It was the guy's first start. I don't think we'll see that type of stuff till the end of next year, end of this year, beginning of next year. But it was definitely good to see him get his feet wet and play a pretty good game overall.
Oh, yeah. I completely agree. And I actually wanted to see at the end of the game, I wish Malik Murphy got the snaps that Hudson Card did.
Yeah, it would not shock me if that happens one more time, or Hudson Card just looks lost, that Malik Murphy becomes the backup quarterback.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Charles Wright got in over Malik.
Yeah, that surprised me too, because I don't see any scenario where Charles Wright ever starts a game for the University of Texas.
No, he's either going to be a lifetime backup or he's going to transfer somewhere small, and I just don't see it. I just don't see him being.
And that's no like shot at him. He's just not super talented. But props to him for being able to get a scholarship at the University of Texas. Not many people can do that, but. Yeah, I just don't see him being able to take snaps. And I think Malik Murphy has a really good chance when Quinn Ewers is gone. I think there's a really good chance him and Arch Manning could be competing for the starting spot. So I think it's important to get him some reps to see what he can do.
That's the possibility that Malik could be that bridge quarterback in between Ewers and Manning.
100%. And did Jordan Whittington he didn't do much tonight, did he? Did he only have, 1 or 2 catches?
I think he had 2 receptions for, let's see. He had 3 receptions for 26 yards.
Okay, so overall, we really didn't do much with our wide receivers tonight. The only big play that obviously comes to mind is Casey Kane, and that guy, again, track speed. That guy's big and can run fast. Like I said, Sark has the type. He loves those 5'10" to 6'2" wide receivers that can absolutely blaze it down the field. And I think that's why you see someone like a Troy O'Meary third on the depth chart at his position. I don't think he's really fits in what Sark wants to do. And unless an injury occurs or they really struggle in the red zone, I really don't see him getting many snaps.
Yeah, that's another guy that not exactly him, but there's still players that Sark inherited that are still they're going to be on scholarship or until they transfer or graduate. But I think, with our recruiting class, we're getting the guys that he wants in, Cook, Niblet, just guys that he wants in his system. And I think that's going to make the biggest difference. I don't think this is the year. I think it's the year before the year.
100%. I agree with that. This is a building block year. We're just laying the foundation for what we want to happen next year. So far, so good. 1-0, can't complain. Let's get 6-7 more of these and call it a good year. And I can't wait to watch them unfold. I can't wait to break them down with you guys. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe down below. We're brought to you by MarkRogersTV, the voice of college football, as you see down below. Go like all of his content, subscribe to all of his content, and go over to D4 Sports and like his content, subscribe there as well. LW, he's an Alabama fan, correct?
Correct.
LW, what is your prediction for next week? What is your score prediction? And give us a real one. Don't be trolling in here with, I saw you put in here, someone said 117-0. So that's definitely not going to happen. But, I mean, it'd be interesting. We'd be on the worst butt kicking in modern day football history. I wouldn't enjoy it, but no. I don't see that happening.
I just don't want to be Oregon.
No, I really don't. That would be very depressing if it's 49-3. I will not enjoy that. It will not be fun. And the thing is, watching that game, Bo Nix had time to throw at certain points, and I don't know what, he's just not very good. Because he was throwing it that one. He just kind of just threw up, lofted it, and it was a terrible pass. It was, I believe, his first interception. And I think Georgia this year is going to rely more on that secondary where they're special with Keely Ringo and those guys back there more than their front seven. Their front seven's still very good, but it's just not what they had last year.
Yeah, they're still an elite defense. They're still going to be one of the top defenses in the country, along with Alabama and Clemson, I believe. But you could tell Dan Lanning was a first-year head coach.
Yes.
By the decisions that he made, his body language, Kirby Smart come out there and showed why he was the boss, and that's what he did.
Man, I'm looking at Georgia's schedule right now, and after that butt kicking, other than a couple, Florida and I think South Carolina's a sneaky game in week 3. There's not many losses on there. Kentucky, I don't believe in. You saw what they did versus Miami of Ohio. I don't think they're that good. I think they're overhyped. But that schedule's very easy for Georgia this year. I mean, like I said, Florida, the cocktail party, but then in South Carolina in week 3 at South Carolina, I think will be pretty interesting because I think Spencer Rattler has the ability, if he gets time, to make some big plays. But that's going to be very interesting.
I agree. I think Tennessee's a dangerous team for them just because of their tempo. But I don't see them beating them. I think if you look at the top 4 right now, which we haven't seen Clemson play yet. We don't know how they're going to look, if their offense is improved or not. But if Ohio State played either Alabama or Georgia right now, I think they're beat.
I would agree with that. And obviously week 1, but 100% agree with that. And Georgia looked very good. Especially Stetson Bennett's improved a lot. He played very good today. I was actually mightily impressed. This has been the first time where I've seen Stetson Bennett play and say, oh, that's why they started him. Other times I'm like, really, this guy? But he played very well today. I can't say anything bad about him. And LW has a prediction up here at 34-17. I'd be 100% fine with that as a Texas fan. I think we could walk with our hands held high, 34-17. And that's basically what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking 42-20, something like that. So, and I'd be cool with that as well. I would be very impressed with our defense if we only allowed 34 points. If that was the case, then our defense in the Big 12 should be very, very good.
Yeah, next Saturday is my birthday as well. So I'm hoping not to get heartbroken on my birthday.